Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we made our way to Junkyard, looking for a Armadillo-class drill rotator circuit board in order to repair Southgate Station's old drill and help them clear the tracks. We haven't had much luck at the moment in finding a merchant that will sell us one, but we found the two gangs operating out of this area willing to give us the opportunity to search Depot A for one. To this end, we're doing actually all the quests for both of the gangs, because there's no reason why we shouldn't do that. And we've completed one of two tasks for both of the merchants so far. Currently, we are outside of Elwood's house, where we're going to be breaking in there and taking something that looks like a strange disc from him. So let's go ahead and attempt to find this thing. We've learned that he's fond of mines, supposedly. Now that's interesting, too. Which is why we ate some stuffed bat before we got down here. An EMP grenade, okay. We'll probably be using a few of these while we're down here. And let's go ahead and investigate what's Elwood's guarding, or what his place looks like. And an immediate HE mine. Looks like an MK2 version of it. Single bullet. And this is going to be trouble, that door. It's going to be trouble no matter what we do. Unless I want to avoid destroying the bots in this area. It is possible to avoid them. It is also very tricky to avoid them. I think I'd rather fight the bots. We should have the damage output to handle them. There's like 4 bots in this area. I would like to get the drop on them to start. I'm going to take quite a bit of poking. Okay, let's heal and throw an EMP. That missed. I'm gonna shut the door. We don't really want to deal with multiple bots at the same time shooting at us. If I stay here, we can run up and shut that door to protect ourselves if it comes down to it. And you know what? We're going to do exactly that. Just let combat end. There we go. Okay. So painful. Very painful that. One bot destroyed. We got badly beat up. Acid collector. That fixer sometimes buys acid weapon bits. So now for the biggest problem I have with this mode, with hard mode, and that's waiting for health hypos, cooldowns to go away so we can use them to heal. Because we're going to wait here another minute until that goes off a cooldown. So I'm going to cut the recording so you guys don't have to just sit here and watch me do nothing. Okay. We know there's at least a third bot. There it is. patrolling around here. Nice, we actually hit it with it. Let's just use some temporal distortions to destroy this one. And 2 more should do it. Shouldn't be so free with my EMP grenades. We're going to need more of them in the future when we get to Depot A. We can always buy some, though, if it comes down to it. About to say, I think there's a mine somewhere in this little room, and there was one right there. Strange comm device. An iPhone, I think. Now, I can't remember. There's a bot in this room on hard. There is not. There are some nasty mines in this room. Let's wait till that's off a cooldown. We'll throw another normal grenade over on this side. We can use... Oh, you know what? We don't technically need to use grenades. We can use psychic powers to do this. But my grenades are so inaccurate. I'd rather use them, if only because I don't want to do a lot... Depending upon them to help us win battles is going to be very tricky. Oh, we have the lock picking for that. No problem. For capsules and 86 digital coins. Make up for some of the pain we just went through here. A laser pistol. We should repair that. It's worth quite a bit of money. Mysterious disc. This mysterious dark green disc-shaped item is about the size of a dining plate. The surface is coarse, but you feel very comfortable holding it. It might be made of stone or metal, but it's not cold to the touch, and it's surprisingly light. Oh, we'll take it. Let's put this on our hotbar. Alright, now let's get the heck out of here. That was not so bad in the end. We did almost die. Those 2 starting bots. That doesn't make me... That's not the best feeling in the world, but whatever. We did not die. So, success. I'll take it. Okay, and we'll turn this into Elwood, and then we'll see about the other task that the Black Eels want us to do. Oh, we also have the United Stations. We should do that actually next. Or I'll just keep forgetting. I mentioned how much I like the look of all these different towns. Like, this place looks filthy. Absolutely disgusting with all the scrap and garbage everywhere. But that's what the town's known for. It makes sense that it would look like this. Yeah, I found the disc. Here you go. Haha, I knew you could pull it off. Good job. I'll let the guards know you're allowed to pass in the old Depot A. Just go through the back door over into the HQ and turn right. I could use someone like you for another job. If you're up for it, come and see me later. 2,000 experience points is very nice also. Very good. Let's check the merchant really quick and see if they've refreshed their inventory. We could use a better spear. Hey, Gortron, what you got? Nope, still these two stun steel plates, so not yet. Dogs. We have a few areas outside of... Well, actually, we have quite a few areas to explore outside of Junkyard, which we'll also do before we hit up Depot A. We want to be as high... we want to be... Our level, we prefer it to be level 10 before we do Depot A if we can get it that high, which means we have two and a third levels left to get somehow. Oh, this battle. I guess we should probably just do the fight. I have no caltrops, which is going to make this a little tricky. Let's go back. We'll visit the gentleman who sold us the spear recipe. Pick up a single burr or caltrop. Plant it down over there and prep for the fight. And see how well we do. Hey, Kendrick. So I want one of these. Alright, so let's put a little wall here if we can get one. Perfect deployment. And now, we'll set them on fire. We did set 2 of them on fire, which is very good. They'll run around in fear. We can begin putting some distortions on that thug. And he's eaten some burr poison, quite a bit of it, in fact. Let's use dilation to make sure he can't reach us. Let's see if these will help kill him. Combat looting. Let's get rid of the corpse. I don't see anyone else here at the moment. Let's double back. Now the combat may actually end, and they may just wander back to the normal posts once the fire expires, if they ran in fear in the other direction. Someone's still on fire. Oh, okay. Someone's trudging across the caltrops. That thug is doing so. Fuck you, game. 82% misses. Let's make sure he dies. Another thug is on the way. Might have to zone here. Zoning is tougher on hard mode, viewer, as well, just a heads up. It takes more action points to do so. That guy's got a crossbow. Let's make sure he can't run. Get behind cover. And that's... Ooh, I did not mean to do that. We lived, though, somehow. I'm glad we did. That was an accidental end turn right there. I need to zone. Vince is going to be too tricky. Actually, we can run around the corner here for one round. Maybe... No. Let's get some distance. Because our adrenaline's about... Oh, our adrenaline's about to expire. And once that's gone, that means we're not going to be able to zone very well. So let's hope we can kill him with some cryokinesises. That's it. Battle over. Let's zone anyway, just to be safe. Woo! And let our Psi regenerate, and we'll heal ourselves again. Alright, not bad. That could have gone a lot worse. Could have gone a lot worse, viewer. And that should be safe. Let's head back up there. One thing I think to do differently would be to eat some food that would help us during that battle. We were still using the stuffed bat. Just a bunch of garbage basically on him. The goggles are nice though. They might suffer something at Catherine's. Decent crossbow, $6,000 for it. Some perception goggles. Bunch of also low-level garbage. Okay, well we did it. Not bad. Pass another test. Let's go ahead and. But then again, I view every single combat as a test. Let's break down a few things that we know we're not going to need. All these daggers, all these lower level weapons. Or the gloves, by the way. Fabric, okay, we should just leave this behind someplace. Do them right here. Let's realize how damaged our goggles are. Let's get those repaired for +1 perception. Alright, and let's see if Catherine will buy our laser pistol or the goggles we just picked up. Not the pistol, but she will buy the goggles. So... Oh, she's also recycled her inventory, which means the other merchants should have done so too at this point. But we'll go visit them after we visit the United Stations. Halt, citizen. This is a restricted area. What is this place? This is an Underrail Protectorate outpost. It also houses the United Stations Embassy. What is the Protectorate? We are the most powerful military organization in Underrail, and our primary objective is the preservation of humanity as a whole and protection of the civilized world. Our jurisdiction extends to the whole of the United Stations, all biocore facilities and outposts regardless of their location, and all vital Underrail infrastructure. Can I see the ambassador? Do you have business with the ambassador? Is he expecting you? Yes, he's expecting me. And you are? Tim of Southgate Station. He nods. We were expecting you. You may enter the embassy. He unlocks the gate behind him. Thank you. So I know already that this place is sovereign territory of the Protectorate, and they do not like having anyone present who has weapons visible. Thankfully, they don't ask about psionics. Halt! Before you can meet the ambassador, you must unready your weapon, grenades, and other dangerous devices and put them in your backpack. If you reach for any of these during your stay on the embassy grounds, you will be neutralized. When you enter the courtyard behind me, take the first double door to the right. The ambassador is expecting you. Do not interfere with any operations inside the base. Oh, you're not inside the base, Mr. Protectorate Soldier, so we'll go ahead and search you really quick. Bullets and dog tags. We'll take some dog tags off of you. Double check really quick. I did take everything off my belt. Do not cause any trouble. I have no intention of causing trouble. Pickpocketing doesn't cause trouble, right? Ooh, I can't take anything off it. Well, we can take some bullets off of this guy. Go ahead and do that. I'm sure the Protectorate doesn't need bullets on all their soldiers. Move along, please. I will in a few seconds after I search you. The young deputy politely addresses you. Go right in. The ambassador is ready to meet you. What can you tell me about the ambassador? Only the very best. Ambassador Athanas is one hardworking, intelligent man who is sincerely devoted to promoting and realizing the idea of unification here in South Underrail. It's a slow and time-consuming process, but the United Stations are gaining more and more support, thankfully. Now, the door to the ambassador's office may always be open, but doesn't mean he's not a busy man, especially now. Please keep that in mind when going to his office. Thank you. Thank you, I will. But we're also going to keep that in mind as we go into your pockets. Sorry, Mr. Deputy, but we need to deputize what's in there. Nothing! Really? Gives all for the, for Athanas, I suppose. Keep your weapons out of reach while staying in the embassy. Yes, sir. Keep your bullets out of my reach when standing near me, though. So we'll take the other dog tag. It's all dog tags we can learn from. Can I pick your pocket, by the way, Mr. Athanas? We can. He has a key card and an engraved cigarette case. A finely engraved sterling silver cigarette case appears to have been done by hand. Perhaps one of the wealthier merchants would be interested in it. Yeah, we'll take this. And we can take his key card. We'll take that too. You enter the office to see a short, thin man already standing behind his desk to greet you. Neatly dressed, neatly shaved, smooth-faced, and scar-free, and in possession of straight white teeth. This man is a northerner. He greets you with a polite voice. Welcome to the United Stations Embassy, Mr. Tim. We've been expecting you. Vera sent you these trading documents. Give him the documents. Very good, very good. Usually I would allow this sort of information to be wired, but we have reason to believe that the network going through Junkyard might have been compromised. You never know who might be listening and what they might even do with harmless trading agreement information. Just so you know, as a representative of Southgate Station, you are free to move around most of the embassy premises, and can also use our elevator to South Railroad Outpost. It's out of order at the moment because of the earthquake, but we're working on fixing it. Who do you suspect hacked the Junkyard network? We're not sure yet, but there's an ongoing investigation. Until further notice, I asked that any sensitive information coming from Southgate Station and our other trading partners in the South be delivered physically. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this soon, so that the communications can continue as before. Thank you, Athanas. I have to go now. Take care, Mr. Tim. Please feel free to come back anytime if there is something you wish to discuss. There is something I want to try really quick. This door. Looks like it needs hacking. And it is. Oh! We have Athanas' key card. So let's just open it up willy-nilly like that. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that's good, but also a bit nerve-wracking. Good thing I opened it when no guards were around. All right, let's head on out then. food has expired. I'm gonna take some right on barbecue. So our next objective... Psst, hey Jack, I hear there's someone at the bar wanting to talk with you. Thanks for the heads up. No problem, Jack. Our next stop would have been the Black Eels, but apparently someone wants to speak with us. Let's see who that person is. We've almost leveled as well. 18 more experience points will do it. Kareem? It's not him. The man wheezes heavily through the mask, his eyes drowsy. He is resting one of his arms on the counter while occasionally breaking off pieces of bread from his plate with the other and putting them in various pockets of his overcoat. The air here is corrupt in more ways than one. You are Tim of the Southgate Station. Is this correct? That is correct. I am Abram, and I have a business proposition for you. My sources tell me you have recently visited the embassy of our Union friends. I wish to purchase information that you might have acquired during this visit. This information does not pertain to the purpose of your visit, so this talk will not challenge the loyalty of your own station, if you foster any. Are you interested? How much will you pay me? That depends on the quality of the information you provide. All right, agreed. Ask your questions. He nods slowly. How many men were guarding the entrance to the embassy courtyard once you get past the gate? One. And there was another in the adjacent room. Were you allowed to enter the courtyard? Yes. How many guards did you see there? 2 or 3? Were there any guards in the embassy offices? Yes, at least 1. Did you see or hear any dogs anywhere on the embassy grounds? No, I saw no dogs. Any turrets? Yes, 2 at the entrance. Just one more question. Are you allowed to go back to the embassy? Yes. That is all I needed to know. Kareem will give you your money. There's also a way for you to earn more. If you're interested, come to me again. We can talk further. Oh my goodness, I feel like Abram Viewer. We leveled. We get another stat point. This time we're going to put this into agility. It will give us more initiative, increases our dodge and evasion as well. And for skills, unsurprisingly, viewer, it's 5 points in everything. I do mean everything. All the things that we've been taking so far. And for feats, we're going to take Pyromania, if I can find it up here somewhere. Pyromaniac. Whenever you deal damage with your fire-based psi abilities, you have a chance to set the target on fire, dealing 100% of that damage again over 3 turns. Setting living targets on fire will put them in a state of extreme panic. Okay, done. Now we're going to have a little bit of a change here. With Pyromania, I want to use as many fire abilities as I possibly can. So, this means we have to drop one of the skills we currently have in our head case, or rather I'm going to make room for Pyrokinetic Extreme. I like slowing enemies, and we might want to put Distortion to deal with robots. The Cold is a very useful single-target, high-damage psionic ability that doesn't miss. An AoE. This is not as important, limited temporal increment at this moment, so we will replace it with this, and then we innervate. We lose all of our sonic powers and points, rather our energy, so then we'll need to use a inhalant. Okay. And then we need to put this onto our hotbar. Alright, so let's talk with Abram again then. Oh wait, hold on. We talk with Kareem first. Got something for you, Jack. He reaches under the counter and produces a pouch of Stygian coins. This can buy you a couple veal sandwiches. Let's see indeed how much I can get. We earn 250 Stygian coins. Can I get another, like, 2 of these? Or 3 of these? Get 3 of them for not quite half that cash. We'll take them. Are you ready to earn some more money? If so, I have another business proposal for you. What you had in mind. I need to deliver a present to our friends in the Union Embassy. But it's a surprise, so they mustn't know about it. I fear if I was to deliver the present myself, I wouldn't be allowed to leave anytime soon. What's this present you want me to deliver? It's a little pet. Very lovable. Likes to hang out in ventilation ducts. You must place it there without anyone noticing. Do you think you would be able to do this? What's the pay? It's 500 charons. So what? I'm in. Excellent. He slowly reaches into one of his overcoat pockets with both his hands and removes something. He holds it between his palms and brings it close to his mask. You're not sure what it is, but you can make out small insect-like legs protruding from the sides. He holds it there as if speaking to it, but no sound comes from either of them. He reaches over and grabs your arm with one hand and lets the creature grapple onto you. You can now clearly see it's a tiny burrower spawn. Abram's long bony fingers and the creature's tiny legs both feel equally disgusting on your arms. There is barely time for panic, though. The creature quickly skitters over your arm and torso until it finds a suitable pocket in your clothes to hide in. Remember, you must release it near a ventilation shaft. It will find its way onwards from there. Let's go of your arm. Some sort of cybernetically modified burrower spawn. It seems docile and quite content where it is. Well, we gained access to that one room, so let's go ahead. Oh, we also have a few pieces of garbage. Don't need these or that. You know, while we're here, let's check Lem really quick, just to make sure that the merchants did recycle their inventory. They did not. He still only has 7 credits. Okay. Viewer, it's going to be no good. I'm going to have to take some medicine. I feel too sick. Let's do this first. We'll put a break here again. By this first, I mean we'll do the embassy quest really fast. So once again, we're walking inside the embassy. This means no weapons can be visible. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm putting the break in now because my game's dying. Alright, viewer. I don't know why it does it, but sometimes my frame rate drops to like 10 or 7 while recording the game here and when I load into an area, and I have to quit in order to get the game to recover from it. So I apologize for that. It's going to happen several times as we play through the game, just a heads up. Alright, well, we're allowed back inside the embassy. We should still take off our weapons. And let's do this. And now for a very tricky part. Timing this. So we need to wait here. Yep, and I need to time this particular part. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 seconds from when he walks here to when he walks there again. So, let's double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, it's done. Piece of cake. Pickpocket to the rescue, in particular there. That would have been a great deal more difficult. It would have required quite a bit more effort and a few more levels for us to do without having pickpocket. We would have had to improve our stealth score to a point where... Oh, is that right? Yes, we'd have to improve our stealth score to an incredible high amount, as much as we could, in order to leave the burrow spawn in a vent with the gentleman, the deputy, in that one room. And it would have been possible, but a pain to do it that way. We'd have had to wait, once again, to a much higher level. I think it's done early is fantastic, as we get some experience points and 500 charons for our efforts. Quickly check to see if the merchants recycled their inventory. He is not yet. Excellent. My little pet has settled nicely in its new home. Nod. You will find your money with Kareem again. Leave me now. I have much to do. Perhaps I will call upon you again soon. Again, I have something that belongs to you. He hands you a patch of Stygian coins. Thanks. Let's nod and leave. 500 Stygian coins and 500 experience points. Alright. Let's get this next task done for Silas. Actually, are you buying bolts or a crossbow, Kendrick? You're buying some bolts. You will buy 4 of them. 1 charon each, but whatever. We'll take it. What is this next task? Obviously, I know what it is. We're going to that one island with the doppelgangers on it. We don't have thought control, so trying to interact with the pylons are going to get us killed or in a lot of trouble. So, and our will is not high enough either, for that matter. So we're just here for the package. Yeah? So what's that other thing you want done? Go and talk to Captain Broderick there at the wharf. He was transporting some cargo for us when the earthquake started and a big wave knocked some of it off his boat. He thinks he knows where it might have washed up, though. He'll ferry you over there to look at it. Why doesn't he look for himself? No clue. Some nonsense about the island being cursed. You know how superstitious sailors can be. Alright, I'll do it. Excellent. Talk to Broderick when you're good to go. If you're looking for passage to some place, that's someone else. I ain't sailing anywhere for a couple of days. I'm here to help you recover that lost cargo. So I found someone derailed enough after all. Look, I'll take you there, but I ain't stepping farther than the shore. I'm no Quaker, but that place gives me the creeps. What's so scary about that place? Well, I ain't of the superstitious kind. I mostly dismissed the derailed sailor tales on account of them being products of eating too many mushroom cupcakes, if you know what I mean. But this one I know to be true from my personal experience. There's something wrong on the Silent Isle. I don't know if it's haunted or what, but I can tell you there's something strange going on there. Like what? Alright. Listen here. This one time I was sailing back from Core City, I was having problems with the engine's power converter. To fix it, I had to turn off the main engine, and I didn't want to do that in the middle of the river, because the current was strong and I knew there was some stalagmites around I could crash into. So I anchored at this nearby place the sailors call Silent Isle. I heard tales of it being cursed and how anyone who spends too much time there is never seen again, and such nonsense, but that didn't scare me. The only thing I cared about was whether there were pirates there. As far as I could tell, there weren't any. I turned off the engine and the main lights because I didn't want to be seen. I also didn't want to drain the battery before I could finish the repairs. So I was working there in silence with just a flashlight on so I could see what I was doing. It took me hours to fix the converter, but I managed to do it. I powered up the engine and started to retract the anchor, and I switched on the main lights, and that's when I saw it. Or I should say him. I saw me, standing there on the shore, looking back at myself. It's not just what I saw a guy that looked a lot like me, or that I even saw a guy that looked exactly like me. He was wearing the exact same clothes I was with, exactly the same stains and tears that my clothes had. It was like I was looking into a mirror, except his pose was different. And you know what the weirdest thing was? For a brief moment, I couldn't really tell which one of us was real. That was the creepiest feeling I ever had in my life. I didn't know what to do. I just stood there staring at him and listening to the anchor pulling up. And as soon as that anchor was up, I pushed the throttle and raced out of there. And nowadays, I just stay clear of that island altogether. Damn, listening to that gave me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah. You want to go there after all? Yeah. Let's go. Alright. Jump aboard. This is where hard mode killed me several times for the first time when I had played the game. There is a great deal more enemies here than originally in the game. So this will be tricky. Oh, I'm not really prepared for this either. I don't have a lantern, which I usually have here. We'll have to... Oh man, this is gonna suck. Can I reload the game? We can. Alright, I'm going to reload the game from the autosave. No! Okay, well then... Oh, that's the beginning of the game. Well, then it doesn't matter. We're going to do this now. Oh, that's such a shame. Because if I leave, he charges 50 charons or 200 charons to come back here to get the package. Alright, let's explain how this works in case you're new. Being in the dark is very dangerous here. You want to stay well within lights. Uh-oh. We want to kill the Psy Beetle. If you are in the darkness, you will begin to get a debuff on you. And I think when that debuff reaches 5 ticks, it will spawn a doppelganger. This thing cannot be harmed unless you have thought control as one of your offensive capabilities and are armed with whatever the basic thought control damage ability is. It is rather dangerous and kills a great many people. I was able to just outrace it with my first character here, but I didn't understand what the game wanted me to do until my about 3rd time through, when I noticed that the debuff goes away if you stand in light for a bit. I reloaded the game as well, so we're not armed with the electrical knife, I see. Nice shooting, Broderick. I wouldn't have ran up there like that, though. I'm kind of glad you did. I think the rat hound might attack you. Nope, it's after me. Whoa, Broderick, what the heck are you doing? I mean, I'm glad you're doing that, but that's kind of dangerous. We'll give you a hand from the back. Well, that worked out. Thank you, Broderick. Holy crap, well done. I mean, I'm not going to say no to him insta-killing some of these rat hounds. So what you have to kind of do here is navigate between these mind shrooms. See this debuff? Strange feeling. You feel the darkness collapse around you, an ominous presence in the back of your mind. As long as we stay near the mind shrooms, the light, this debuff will tick down without any trouble. Otherwise, if we weren't near this, every 5 seconds another stack of that debuff occurs. And I think 5 stacks, the doppelganger shows up. I hear more side beetles, but we should be able to handle them as long as they're individual side beetles. Dead dude. Not a whole lot of light in this. Uh-oh, strange feeling already. Flares can be used to also keep you in light, as can a lantern, electrical lantern if you have one. I kind of wish I really had one of those at this moment. I can't believe I forgot to purchase one. So when we get back to us junkyard, we'll vendor some of these grenades and purchase one of those. It's useful in 1 or 2 other areas to have electrical lantern. And once again, I don't really want to rely on grenades too much. This is not going to kill that one. Sonic Synergy, yeah. Sonic Synergy means there's another one around here somewhere. Okay, good. Just one, apparently. We're still in combat, so there's another one. Let's use a side booster. Oh god, there's 2 of them here. Okay, we're going to have to dilate one. And then pummel it. And then we want to run around the corner. This brings us into darkness, which is dangerous. We can charge this one, and we can stay near the mind shroom for some light. I always forget it requires two side beetles for them to use cryogenetics. Cryostasis. Heal up, let our sonic powers come back. Watch that debuff. I don't think that's quite all of them. do. Get back to the mushroom, Tim. You have 2 stacks of that debuff on you. I see lots of people who do this area who obviously don't know what's going on. They take the mind shrooms, which is super awkward for avoiding the doppelgangers in this area. The lure of loot, I suppose, is too strong. Let's wait here for that debuff to go away. I think this is a container that washed ashore. This will have the thing that Broderick wants. Or that Silas wants. Periscope part and the package. Alright, let's go back the way we came, rather than adventure to some place. Oh, well, there's rubble over there that'll have an oddity item in it, but we're not playing oddity mode. Oh, we can just walk across that little bit of a stream? I didn't realize we could do that. This must be the cargo Broderick lost while delivering it to the Black Eels. Probably make it to the boat, but I'll wait until this fades just to be safe. I'm pretty sure it's 5 stacks, but if it's 3 stacks, we might actually spawn the doppelganger trying to get back to the boat, so. That was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Broderick did a fantastic job gunning down a bunch of rat hounds for us. The sooner you find the cargo, the sooner we can get out of this creepy place. I found it. Let's go. Perfect. Let's bail. You know, I didn't even walk into the place that had the pylon, so I could show you that area. It was right there by the metal crate. And there's, I think, some neat stuff you can do there if you have a high-level thought control or will and can interact with it safely. But with a 6 will, we cannot do so. I think you need at least an 8 will to do so. Or a high-level thought control. Ugh. Yeah? About that lost cargo. Had luck finding it? Yeah, I got it right here. Excellent. You just saved me some money, kid. And in turn, as promised, I'll save you some. Okay, now here's what you gotta do. First, take this key. Go to the slums and look for the shack with the air vent right next to the door. It's in the southeast part of the slums. The key will unlock that door. Inside, you're gonna find a trap door that'll lead you to the wormhole. And the wormhole will lead you to Depot A. And when you're done with your business, boy, come see me again. I might have more work for you. Okay, not bad. That wraps up the quests, most of the quests in Depot A. Sorry, Depot A, in Junkyard. Sorry, everyone. Life is really tough. It's going to be really tough for the next several months. Very tough. Alright, so. He has not yet cycled his inventory. This is getting annoying. We can sell him some bolts. I may be using the cheat engine at this rate after all, because I'm pretty sure we've been here for at least an hour and a half. And it's going to be annoying if the merchants won't cycle the inventory here. Yeah, screw it. Okay, so much for that house rule of mine. Time to activate the cheat engine, I think. Because I am really tired of already waiting around for merchants to cycle the inventory so I can see what they're going to sell. I guess we have things we could do still first. That's so annoying, though. No, I'm going to try it, everyone. I'll be back. Okay, it should be working. Let's see if it is. So let's take a bunch of this crap. Sorry, Stig. But your merchants just take too damn long to cycle their inventories. 2 hours or so? That's just too long. No, no. No, no, no. Okay, so let's start vendoring all the crap I don't want. Let's see. 2 guns for 110. He is not selling any metal. Len tends not to do that. He's not selling any armor I'm interested in currently either. So the merchant refresh, I can now hit X and talk with him again, and he'll have refreshed his inventory from scratch yet again. So let's me sell the shotgun and the Corsair. We can sell him probably most of the bullets, or all the bullets we have as well. And perfect. Nothing else here I think I need. Let's now go talk to Gort. He tends to have decent metal amounts that I'm going to want. Now, there is an argument that the cheat engine is obviously cheating. But I could just cut the recording, stay here for like another hour and a half, wait for the merchants to cycle their inventory normally, and then sell some stuff. So this just, in my opinion, saves you time of just waiting around for that to happen. So I don't feel overly bad about using the cheat engine in regards to merchants. It's the only time in this game I tend to use the cheat engine. Quality 67 steel plates. Probably the best we're going to get here. But we should also buy some lockpicks. We'll do 2 more books really quick. Another 67. Another 67. No metal this time around. Though he's selling a knife handle. Maybe we can make a better dagger. Two more. I wouldn't mind having a mold that lets me bleed enemies, but I doubt we're going to get lucky enough to find one. Well, here's one. Serrated knife mold. We'll take that. And now I just want one more metal plate. I'm going to want it at least level 62, I'm thinking. 67. Oh, but we don't know the knife blueprint, do we? Maybe the guy who sold us the spear recipe knows the knife recipe. The spear recipe knows the dagger recipe. Let's check him too. Kendrick, do you know? You are not selling it if you know it, so we have to go back to Southgate Station. Or maybe Len knows the dagger recipe. Right, we don't know it, right? We do not. Alright, then we have to go back to Southgate Station. That's super awkward. Okay, we also don't need the cheat engine on anymore, viewer. So let's go ahead and make it that spear. Oh, we need a spear handle actually. Okay, so that will do. Level 10 spear. We'll pick up 3 min damage and 5 max damage. Okay, viewer, I'll be right back. I'm going to cut the recording to go back. Actually, we're playing for about an hour, so I think we will stop here. Yeah, we'll stop here, and when we come back, we'll do more exploring around Southgate Station. So I will see you guys then. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.